What's up, guys? This is Soundwave Jordan here, and we are back once again with another video regarding some Transformers news. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the Transformers live action universe as a whole. That's right, guys. As you guys can clearly see from the title of this video and the thumbnail of the video, we have a lot of bad news going on with the Transformers live action cinematic universe, and boy oh boy, this has definitely sparked my attention. Now, I'm a bit late on this, but I still want to cover it with you guys and discuss it with you guys because this is something that I feel that needs to be addressed right away. And of course, I'm here with you guys to talk about it and all of that. And judging from what I've been seeing and hearing in the comments, it's actually kind of sad. It's very disappointing, especially what's been going on with the Transformers live action franchise, and it's sad to know that this is happening and all of that, despite the attempts to make it better. So I'm going to give you guys my opinion right after I read this article, and we're going to go on from here. So we have two different articles, and I'm going to start off with the first article saying Akiva Goldsman is no longer involved with the Transformers writers room. So yeah, that's pretty darn crazy, but we're going to read it right now, so let's get to it. Slash Film is reporting that Akiva Goldsman has left the Transformers writers room. When asked whether he was still involved with the Transformers franchise, the head of the writers room has given the simple answer of no. Further clarification has come from producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, who stated the following: "The writers room, which was set up by all of us, was set up to explore the mythology more. It was set up for a few different reasons, but the biggest thing that happened in it was they expanded the mythology of Transformers in a way that allowed us to go to King Arthur. There's different areas like we've examined World War II, etc. The Transformers writer room was reported to have produced 14 story ideas. 2 of the ideas resulted in Transformers The Last Night, while 1 more is in development as Transformers Universe Bumblebee. We currently do not know whether the entire writers room is dissolved or whether there will be a regrouping in the future." So let's discuss this. So Akiva Goldsman is no longer part of the Transformers cinematic universe. He's pretty much done with it. And honestly, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. I mean, as you guys already know, Akiva Goldsman, he's a brilliant scripter. He's a brilliant writer. He wrote, what's the name of the movie? A Beautiful Mind? Is that what it's called? I can't remember exactly the name, but he pretty much wrote a phenomenal movie. I've watched that movie, and it's incredible. It's truly fantastic. And, us thinking that Akiva Goldsman being part of the Transformers live action universe, we all thought that he was going to, improve it vastly, improve the story by far. But as you guys clearly saw, especially from the reception of the movie and how most people felt about it, critics, just everyone in general in the public, people saw that this was the worst Transformers live action cinematic movie. And there were a lot of questionable things going on. I mean, of course, they tried to push towards the mythologies of the Transformers universe and all that, but they failed miserably and executed it poorly. And I honestly don't blame Akiva Goldsman for leaving, because why ruin your track record? You already have an awesome track record. Do not allow a Transformers movie to ruin your awesome track record. I mean, think about it. The Transformers Cinematic Universe, as much as I love it and I love Transformers, the story has been going down here for a while now, and it's time for a reboot. And of course, Hasbro, they wanted Akiva Goldsman to at least try to salvage this mess, but even he couldn't do nothing about it. So at this point, I don't blame him for leaving. He gave us the simple answer saying no. Like, that's it. They asked him if he was still part of the Transformers writers room, and he simply replied back saying no. So that means he's just done with it. He's done with it. He saw the failings of Transformers The Last Night, and pretty much he just said to himself, all right, that's it. I'm done with it. And Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, despite him trying to do some damage control with Akiva Goldsman leaving the Transformers writer room, there's pretty much no saving right now. There's no saving at this point, and maybe a different director such as Travis Knight could probably save it. But if that doesn't work, like I told you guys, a reboot is needed. So that's pretty much, the first article right here. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about Akiva Goldsman leaving the Transformers writer room? What are your thoughts on this? Because this is actually crazy. They had him in the writers room to repair the Transformers Cinematic Universe, and that didn't even happen. In fact, it was worse. So what's next? Honestly, what is next? Leave your thoughts down below. Let's go on to the next article right now. Variety.com, Viacom executive flying to China as Hana Film. I didn't say that right, but slate deal looks shaky. So pretty much this article is just a quick summary of pretty much telling us that Paramount, they're doing horrible right now. Paramount, they had several movies that flopped, including Transformers The Last Night. And as you guys already know, and I told you guys this already, Transformers The Last Night has drastically flopped. When I say flopped, it has drastically flopped. It didn't even pass the 600. It didn't even make it to 700 million, in fact. And you know, they only pretty much made about 400 or 500 million in profit, which is extremely poor. In fact, it made less money than the first Transformers movie. So that just goes to show you that the Transformers cinematic universe, it's in a very bad state right now. And I told you guys this already, but the Bumblebee spin-off movie is the only last hope for the Transformers franchise, because after that, if that fails, I believe Paramount is going to put this series to rest for a long time, or at least for about 5 years, 6 years, maybe 10, I don't know. But it's actually kind of sad, you know, because it's really unfortunate that this is happening. And I only wish they just took their time with these movies, because if they took their time with these movies, we'll probably have an awesome universe like the Marvel Cinematic Universe or something along those lines, or like Star Wars universe. But unfortunately, Paramount likes to see these movies as, you know, rushed products, and they assume that the public will automatically see them. Now, I have to admit, I am one of those public people, because, you know, I just love Transformers in general, and I just want to watch it in terms of seeing some Transformers on the big screen. However, I will admit that the movie does have its flaws, and lots of flaws actually. So it sucks. It's really unfortunate, and the people at Viacom, they even recognize that Paramount is doing horrible. In fact, if you guys look at the last statement of this article right here, it states the Chinese company is particularly disappointed with the reception of Baywatch, Ghost in the Shell, and Transformers The Last Night, and believes that Paramount's creative team has not done a good job of making films that will play to international audience. So it's in a very bad state, and at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if they, you know, go bankrupt. I know that seems like a bit of a reach, but think about it. All their movies have been flopping like crazy, including Transformers, and Transformers is supposed to be their juggernaut film. So if that flops, what's next? Honestly, what is next for Paramount? All of their movies are flopping, and I believe it's the fact that they're just not being creative enough. They're rushing their movies. They're not taking their time with it. People want quality movies, and if you want a quality movie to, you know, happen, you gotta actually put the time and effort into the movie. So come on, Paramount, you gotta step your game up. You gotta step your game up. You lost a brilliant writer. You lost Akiva Goldsman. Akiva Goldsman couldn't even salvage the mess that you guys made, and that's actually pretty darn sad. So yeah, pretty much, guys, it's just a lot of bad news regarding the Transformers cinematic universe, and the only hope left right now is the Bumblebee spinoff movie. So I guess we can see what's going on with that. As you guys already know, they've been doing production stuff regarding the movie. They also revealed Haley Steinfeld's character, and her name is Charlie Watson. I've made a tweet about it, so if you guys like to check out my Twitter, I will leave a link inside the description. But with that being said, though, guys, what do you guys think about this in general? What do you guys think about Akiva Goldsman leaving? What do you guys think about Paramount? What do you guys think Paramount should do? I personally think they should just take their time, take a little break, and just readdress all of their movies through all of their studios or something along those lines, because it's looking very, very bad. Their top movie even flopped, so that's pretty intense. So what do you guys think about everything? Do you guys just want a reboot? Because, you know, I'm pretty sure most of us do, and I do want a reboot at this point. But what do you guys want? Do you guys just want a reboot? What do you guys want to see Paramount do? What do you guys think about Akiva Goldsman leaving? Who do you think is going to be taking the mantle of scripting the next Transformers movie? Just give me your thoughts. Just give me everything, man. Vent. Release all your frustrations to me, because I'm a bit frustrated about this, because I love Transformers, and the fact that this is happening, it's really sad. It's really sad, and I couldn't be even more disappointed. So yeah, but needless to say, leave your thoughts down below, and thank you guys for watching nonetheless. That's all I really have to say for today's video. This video was a bunch of bad news, but hey, I want to be honest with you guys. I want to give you guys my opinions, my thoughts, and you know, that's exactly what I did. So be sure to leave your thoughts down below. As I just mentioned, I'll leave all links inside the description. I'll leave the article. I'll leave my Twitter. I highly recommend you guys check out my Twitter, as well as I'll leave my Twitch if you guys would like to see me stream some games. I've been streaming some games recently, so if you guys would like to see me play some random games, hey, go for it. With that being said, though, guys, thank you guys for watching nonetheless. This is Simon Jordan here. Peace, late, and see you guys in the next Transformers video. I'm out, and have a lovely, awesome, splendid day.